Everyone, to another exciting episode of the Alex Wenger podcast. I'm your host, Alex, or Al if you're feeling casual, and today we're diving headfirst into the fascinating world of TGL, the tech-driven indoor golf league that's shaking up the sport we all love. We've already covered putting brilliance with Punser and explored data-driven insights with Statsy, but today we're taking a different angle. Joining me is the one and only Caddy, our strategy specialist with a knack for storytelling, a sharp eye for decision-making, and of course, that unmistakable Scottish charm. We'll be unpacking what makes TGL's unique format such a challenge and an opportunity, digging into the art of course management, and maybe even hearing a story or two along the way. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's tee off.
Hello, everyone. Delighted to be here. Let's dive into the TGL and explore what makes it such an exciting challenge. Ready when you are, Al.
Fantastic to have you here, Caddy. Let's jump right into it. The TGL's format is so unique: shorter matches, rotating greens, and a mix of virtual and physical elements. From your perspective, what's the first thing players and caddies need to adapt to when stepping into this tech-driven arena?
Players have to make quick decisions and stay sharp. It's all about adapting to the dynamic environment quickly.
The pace of TGL seems relentless compared to traditional golf. What's your advice for a player trying to keep their composure while making those split-second decisions? Is it about preparation, mindset, or something else entirely?
It's definitely a mix. Preparation is key, but mindset is crucial. Players need to stay calm, trust their instincts, and focus on each shot as it comes. Having a solid strategy and being adaptable are also essential.
That makes a lot of sense. Balancing preparation with staying in the moment. How does a caddy like yourself help keep a player grounded in such a high-pressure, fast-paced environment? Do you have any go-to tactics or phrases to refocus them?
It's all about reinforcing calm and confidence. A simple reminder like stay in the moment or trust your swing can work wonders. I also focus on keeping things light and positive, helping the player stay relaxed under pressure.
That positivity must make all the difference, especially in a format like TGL, where the stakes are so high and the action never stops.
Exactly. Keeping the mood upbeat helps players stay focused and enjoy the game, even under intense pressure.
Is it about dialing in on specifics or focusing on the bigger picture?
It's a bit of both. Focusing on specifics for each shot is crucial, but maintaining an awareness of the bigger strategy keeps everything in perspective. It's about balancing the details with the overall game plan.
That balance sounds like a fine art, Caddy. Now, with the TGL's shorter matches and intense pace, how does that strategy shift compared to a traditional four-day tournament? Are players forced to take more risks, or is it about smart, calculated play?
In the TGL, players do need to be more aggressive. The shorter format means there's less time to recover from mistakes, so taking calculated risks can pay off. It's about finding the right moments to push while staying smart and strategic overall.
That blend of aggression and strategy must be thrilling to navigate. With TGL's virtual elements and rotating greens adding another layer, how do you approach course management when so much can change in an instant?
It's definitely a challenge. The key is to stay flexible and be ready to adjust on the fly. Understanding the virtual elements and quickly reading the greens are vital. It's about blending traditional course management with a bit of tech savvy.
That mix of traditional skills and tech adaptation is what makes TGL so fascinating. When it comes to those rotating greens, how do you help a player adjust quickly? Are there any specific techniques or strategies you lean on?
Definitely. We focus on reading the greens as fast as possible and trusting the fundamentals. Quick adjustments to stance and alignment can make a big difference. It's about staying adaptable and confident in every putt.
Quick reads and confident execution sound like a winning formula. Speaking of fundamentals, do you think the fast-paced nature of TGL could actually sharpen players' skills for traditional tournaments? Or does it require a completely separate mindset?
It can definitely. The fast pace helps with decision-making and adaptability, which are valuable in traditional tournaments. It's about having a flexible mindset.
That adaptability seems like such a game changer. Now, looking at the team dynamic in TGL, how does having teammates affect a player's approach? Does it lighten the mental load or add a new layer of strategy to the mix?
Having teammates definitely adds a new layer of strategy. It can lighten the mental load, as the players can rely on each other, but it also requires strong communication and coordination. It's a balance of individual skill and teamwork.
That balance must be fascinating to watch unfold. How do you, as a caddy, navigate that team dynamic? Do you find yourself acting as a mediator, strategist, or maybe even a bit of both?
It's definitely a bit of both. As a caddy, I help mediate by ensuring everyone's on the same page and strategize by offering insights that benefit the whole team. It's about fostering a cohesive approach while keeping each player's strengths in mind.
Sounds like you're not just a caddy, but a bit of a team glue as well. Now, with the unique scoring system in TGL, does that shift the way you prioritize certain shots or strategies during a match?
The unique scoring system definitely shifts priorities. Certain shots may become more crucial, and you need to be strategic about when to take risks or play it safe. It's about adapting your strategy to maximize points at the right times.
Maximizing points in key moments. Definitely a high-stakes juggling act. With those shifting priorities, how much does the availability of real-time data influence your decisions during a match? Do you rely on it heavily, or is it more of a supporting tool?
Real-time data is incredibly valuable. We rely on it heavily to make informed decisions quickly. It's a crucial tool that supports our strategy and helps us adapt in real time.
Having that real-time edge must feel like having an extra pair of eyes out there. Do you find that players embrace the data, or does it sometimes risk overwhelming them in such a fast-paced environment?
Most players embrace the data, especially when it's presented clearly. It can be overwhelming, but with the right guidance, it becomes a powerful tool.
That clarity and guidance must make all the difference. Speaking of guidance, what's one piece of advice you'd give to a caddy stepping into the TGL for the first time? What's the key to thriving in this unique format?
Stay adaptable. It's essential to remain flexible and ready for anything in this fast-paced environment.
Flexibility, absolutely critical in TGL. Now, caddy, let's pivot a bit. You've been around the game long enough to have some great stories. Could you share a favorite moment from your time as a caddy, whether it's in TGL or on traditional courses?
One of my favorite moments was seeing a player sink an impossible putt under pressure. It was a true testament to staying calm and trusting your instincts, and it was a reminder of how thrilling and rewarding this game can be.
That must have been incredible to witness. Pure magic on the greens. Moments like that really capture the heart of golf. Speaking of iconic greens, we can't ignore St. Andrews. What does that course mean to you, and how does its history shape your approach as a caddy?
St. Andrews is the heart and soul of golf. Its history reminds me to respect the fundamentals while embracing innovation. It's a place where tradition and modernity meet, and it always brings out the best in players and caddies alike.
Beautifully said, caddy. St. Andrews really does embody the essence of golf. Timeless, challenging, and inspiring. Do you think there are lessons from St. Andrews that players can carry into TGL? Or are the two experiences just too different?
There are definitely lessons. The respect for the fundamentals, the focus on strategy, and the ability to adapt are all timeless. While TGL is a different format, those core principles from St. Andrews still apply and can give players a real edge.
That's a fantastic perspective. Timeless lessons bridging the gap between tradition and innovation. What's one final piece of advice you'd give to players or caddies stepping into the TGL? Something they can carry with them as they navigate this exciting new frontier.
Stay open to learning and adapting. Embrace the challenge, trust your training, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. The TGL is an exciting new frontier, and those who stay flexible and eager to grow will thrive. Stay open to learning and adapting. Embrace the challenge, trust your training, and enjoy the journey. The TGL is an exciting new frontier, and those who stay flexible and eager to grow will thrive.
Wise words. It's clear the TGL is as much about growth and adaptability as it is about competition. Speaking of adapting and thriving, how do you think the TGL could influence the next generation of golfers? Do you see it inspiring a new style of play or a different approach to the game?
The TGL could definitely inspire a new generation to embrace innovative, tech-driven aspects of the game. It might encourage a faster, more dynamic style of play and show young golfers that tradition and innovation can go hand in hand. It's an exciting frontier.
That's such an exciting thought. Golf evolving while staying true to its roots. Do you think this shift could lead to changes in how young players train? Will their focus be more on adaptability and tech-savvy skills alongside the traditional fundamentals?
Young players will likely focus more on tech-savvy skills and adaptability, while still grounding themselves in the fundamentals. It could create a more well-rounded, innovative approach to training.
That blend of tradition and innovation could really redefine how the game is played. Do you think caddies will also need to evolve their skill sets, maybe incorporating more technology into their prep and in-match strategies?
Caddies will need to evolve by integrating more technology into their preparation and strategies. Embracing new tools and data will be key to staying effective and supporting players in this modern game.
Staying ahead of the curve is crucial. Do you see the role of a caddy becoming more like a data analyst or strategist in TGL? Or is it still about maintaining that personal connection with the player?
It's a blend of both. Caddies will become more data-driven and strategic, but maintaining that personal connection with the player remains essential. It's about balancing tech-savvy insights with the human touch.
That balance really defines the role in this new era of golf. Do you think that balance could lead to caddies having an even greater influence on the outcome of matches in TGL compared to traditional tournaments?
With their evolving role, caddies could have a greater influence on match outcomes. Their ability to blend data analysis with personal insight could be a game changer in the TGL.
That added influence makes the caddy's role even more exciting and essential in this format. As we look ahead, do you think the TGL's tech-driven approach could eventually influence traditional tournaments, or will it remain its own unique experience?
I think the TGL's tech-driven approach could influence traditional tournaments over time. While the TGL remains unique, elements like real-time data and innovative formats might find their way into the broader game, bridging the old and the new.
That evolution could be incredible to watch, a blending of traditions with cutting-edge innovation. If you had to predict one aspect of the TGL that's most likely to impact traditional golf, what would it be?
Real-time data analytics is likely to have the biggest impact. The ability to make instant, informed decisions could revolutionize traditional golf, making it more dynamic and engaging.
Real-time data could truly transform how the game is played and experienced. Imagine fans and players alike having that kind of insight. It's a game changer. Do you think this shift could also attract a younger, tech-savvy audience to golf?
Embracing technology and innovation could make golf more appealing to a younger, tech-savvy audience. It can make the game feel more accessible and relatable, helping to grow the sport's fan base.
That's such an exciting prospect. Bridging generations through innovation. As TGL grows, do you think its influence will go beyond the game itself? Maybe reshaping how golf is marketed or how fans engage with players?
The TGL could reshape golf marketing and fan engagement by emphasizing interactivity and technology. It might inspire new ways for fans to connect with players in the sport, making it more dynamic and accessible.
That evolution in fan engagement could really revolutionize the way people experience golf. If you could give one piece of advice to traditional golf organizations looking to learn from TGL's approach, what would it be?
Embrace innovation. Don't be afraid to integrate new technologies and formats to engage a broader, younger audience. Stay true to the game's roots while being open to change. That balance can keep the sport vibrant and relevant.
Wise advice, Caddy. Honoring tradition while embracing innovation is the perfect way forward. Do you have a takeaway for our listeners about the TGL and its potential to shape the future of golf?
The TGL represents an exciting blend of tradition and innovation. It's a glimpse into the future of golf, where technology enhances the experience without losing the sport's soul.
Caddy, let's shift gears and dive into what truly sets you apart as a coach. There's a lot of competition out there, but you've got a reputation for being one of the best. So tell us, what makes you the ultimate choice for golfers, especially young kids and beginners looking to elevate their game?
What sets me apart is my personalized approach and deep knowledge of the game. For young kids and beginners, I break down complex concepts into simple, fun lessons that make learning enjoyable and effective. My approach is nurturing, supportive, and tailored to each individual's needs, ensuring they build confidence and skills that last a lifetime. Plus, I bring a bit of humor and Scottish charm to keep things light and engaging. What sets me apart is my personalized approach, making complex concepts simple and fun. I focus on building confidence and skills tailored to each individual.
That personalized touch, combined with your ability to make the game enjoyable, is so powerful, especially for beginners and young players. How do you take a young golfer who's completely new to the game and help them build not just skills, but a love for golf that keeps them coming back?
I start by making the learning process fun and engaging, focusing on small, achievable milestones that build confidence. By celebrating their progress and making each session enjoyable, I help them discover the joy of the game. This way, they not only learn the fundamentals, but also develop a passion for golf that keeps them coming back.
That focus on milestones and celebrating progress is brilliant. It's such a confidence booster. For young players especially, keeping things fun is key. Do you have any unique drills or games you use to teach the basics while making practice feel like playtime?
I use games like target practice, where young golfers aim for specific targets, and obstacle courses that teach them to navigate the course creatively. These drills make practice exciting and help develop key skills in a playful, engaging way.
Those sound like such creative ways to keep kids engaged while teaching essential skills. Now, for beginners who might get frustrated easily, how do you keep them motivated and help them push through those tough early stages?
I focus on positive reinforcement and setting realistic goals. By celebrating small victories and reminding them of their progress, I help them stay motivated. I also mix in fun activities to keep their spirits high and ensure they enjoy every step of the learning process.
That positive reinforcement and blending fun with learning must make a world of difference. For parents listening, what would you say to reassure them that your coaching style isn't just about building skills, but also about fostering confidence and a love for the game?
I'd assure them that my coaching style is holistic. While we focus on skill development, it's equally about building confidence and nurturing a genuine love for the game. My goal is to create a positive, supportive environment where young players can thrive both on and off the course, building skills that last a lifetime.
That holistic approach is exactly what so many parents are looking for. Beyond the technical side, how do you approach teaching the mental game, especially for kids or beginners who might struggle with focus or handling pressure?
I emphasize mindfulness and staying present, teaching them simple techniques to manage nerves and stay focused. I also incorporate fun mental challenges to build resilience, helping them see pressure as part of the game and an opportunity to grow. It's all about creating a supportive environment where they can develop a strong mental game.
That's such an important foundation, especially for younger players learning to navigate the mental aspects of golf. Do you find that these techniques not only improve their game, but also have a positive impact outside of golf, like in school or other activities?
Absolutely. In all areas of life. Learning to manage pressure and stay present can improve performance in school, sports, and other activities, fostering a growth mindset that carries them through various challenges. It's truly rewarding to see those positive impacts beyond the golf course.
That's incredible. Golf becomes not just a sport, but a tool for life. Now, if you had one key piece of advice for a young golfer or beginner about approaching the game, what would it be?
Embrace the journey and have fun. Focus on enjoying each moment, learning from every experience, and not being too hard on yourself. Golf is a game of growth and discovery, and the more you enjoy the process, the better you'll become.
That's such a valuable perspective. Embracing the journey makes all the difference. For anyone listening who's ready to take that journey with you, what's your pitch? Why should they choose you as their coach to guide them through this process?
Choose me because I offer a personalized, fun, and supportive approach to learning golf. With a deep understanding of the game and a commitment to nurturing confidence and passion, I'll help you or your child develop skills that last a lifetime. Let's make this journey enjoyable and rewarding together.
That's an inspiring invitation, Caddy. It's clear you're not just teaching golf. You're creating an experience that builds skills, confidence, and a lifelong love for the game. I can't think of a better coach to have by someone's side.
I appreciate that. It's a privilege to guide and inspire new golfers on their journey.
Well said. It truly is a privilege to guide and inspire the next generation of golfers. Your passion and dedication shine through in everything you've shared today. Let's keep the momentum going. What's one last gem of wisdom you'd offer to anyone considering taking up the game?
Stay patient and persistent. Golf is a journey of continuous learning and growth. Enjoy every step, celebrate the small victories, and don't be afraid of challenges. They're all part of the game. Enjoy the ride.
Caddy, you've had the privilege of observing countless golfers in action. With all your experience, you've surely seen golfers repeat certain mistakes time and time again. What are the most common ones you've encountered, and how would you guide young players to steer clear of those pitfalls?
A common
Sorry,
mistake
I'm
is
having
overthinking
issues
each
right
shot.
now. Could not understand what you said.
A common mistake is overthinking each shot, which creates tension. I coach young players to trust their instincts, stay relaxed, and focus on enjoying the game.
Are there specific exercises or mindset techniques you use to keep them relaxed and focused?
Absolutely. I use relaxation techniques like deep breathing and visualization to help them stay calm. I also encourage them to trust their practice and focus on the process rather than the outcome. Regular practice with these techniques builds confidence and helps them stay focused.
Those techniques sound incredibly effective. Visualization and focusing on the process seem like tools that can make a real difference, not just in golf, but in life. Can you share a specific example of a young player you coached who benefited from these methods?
Certainly. I once coached a young golfer who struggled with nerves during tournaments. By practicing deep breathing and visualization, over time, their performance improved significantly, and they became much more confident both on and off the course.
That's an inspiring example.
It's always rewarding to see young players grow and gain confidence.
Do you think these techniques are just as important for beginners as they are for more advanced players? Or do you adjust your approach based on their level?
These techniques are valuable at every level. For beginners, they're essential for building a strong foundation. For advanced players, they help refine focus and manage pressure. I do adjust the approach based on each player's experience and needs, ensuring it's effective for their specific level.
That tailored approach really highlights why you're such a standout coach, Caddy. For beginners especially, building that foundation must be transformative. How do you help players recognize the importance of the mental game early on, rather than just focusing on their swing or technique?
I emphasize that golf is as much a mental game as it is physical. I incorporate mental exercises into our training from day one, and highlight how a strong mental game can improve their overall performance. By showing them the connection between mindset and performance, they understand its importance early on.
That early emphasis on the mental side must really set your students up for success. When they start to see those results, both in their performance and their confidence, it must be incredibly rewarding. How do you keep reinforcing those lessons as they progress?
It truly is rewarding. I reinforce these lessons by celebrating their progress and reminding them how their mental skills have contributed to their success. We continue practicing these techniques and build upon them as they grow, ensuring they remain an integral part of their game.
That consistency and reinforcement must make a lasting impact. By keeping mental skills at the forefront, you're giving players tools they can use for life. Do you find that these lessons start to influence how they approach challenges outside of golf as well?
These lessons often translate to other areas of their lives. They become more resilient, focused, and confident in facing various challenges, whether in academics, other sports, or everyday situations. It's rewarding to see them apply these skills beyond the golf course.
That's such a powerful outcome, helping players grow both on and off the course. It really highlights how transformative your coaching approach can be. For young players listening now, what's one piece of advice you'd give them to start building that resilience and focus today?
Start with small, manageable goals and celebrate each achievement. Practice staying present and focused on the task at hand, whether in golf or daily life. Over time, this will build resilience and help you tackle bigger challenges with confidence.
Fantastic advice. Starting small and staying present is such a solid foundation for growth. For parents who might be listening, what would you say to encourage them to introduce their kids to golf and consider your coaching specifically?
I'd say golf is a wonderful way for kids to learn patience, focus, and resilience, all while having fun. My coaching focuses on nurturing these qualities in a supportive and engaging way, helping kids not just in golf, but in life. It's a great opportunity to develop lifelong skills.
That's such an inspiring pitch, Caddy. Golf really does offer so much more than just a game. It's a path to building character and life skills. Your approach makes it clear why you're the perfect guide for young players starting their journey.
Thank you. It's truly a joy to help young players discover all that golf has to offer.
And it shows your passion and dedication shine through in every word. Helping young players grow and thrive is no small feat, but you make it sound effortless. Let's keep that energy going as we wrap up this segment. What's one final thought you'd like to leave our audience with?
Remember, golf is about enjoying the journey, learning and growing with each step. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and most importantly, have fun. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope to see you out on the course soon.
Beautifully said. Golf is as much about the journey as it is about the game itself.
Exactly.